Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for stopping by another No BS social media chat. You know, a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about social media fatigue. And a buddy of mine from my radio days went back and forth, and we were emailing back and forth, and he mentioned, and it wasn't the main crux of the email, but he mentioned that one thing he noticed with social media is he was tired of all the complaining, all the griping, all the people who I think, number one, are just trolling for sympathy, who are trolling for interaction, it's what I call the "oh, woe is me" factor. Oh, another terrible thing happened to me. And I'm not saying, hey, people asking for prayers for somebody who's sick or something like that. Yeah, and there are some people that's all they use social media for. And then they're just looking to get comments and interaction. They want people to pay attention to them. And there's a lot of that with social media in terms of just, your friends, your followers, your fans. Everybody wants to be a star for 15 minutes. It goes back to the old Marshall McLuhan and what Andy Warhol used to talk about. And everybody wants to be famous. Even though some people are afraid, they like the notoriety. They like being put on a pedestal. And some people do the Debbie Downer, do the Eeyore, as I call it. And they're constantly preaching I had a bad day at work. You never see anything positive from these people. Because when they say, man, had a great day at work, really excited about that. Everybody goes, oh, okay, great. No, and nobody cares. They don't get enough interaction. They don't get enough attention, if you will. But when they complain, they get more. Well, I don't want you to be a part of that. You can have a bad day. You can say something bad every now and again. But I found with social media, it's best not to even mention the bad days. It's only good to be positive and talk about the good days and talk about how lucky you are, how blessed you are, and all the cool things you get to do. You've got to balance it, though. Like I said, especially like when I was in radio, the one thing I always feared is I didn't want to share with people too much of all the fun I really had, all the cool places I like to go, all the perks and because they'd get resentful. Some people do it well. Some people, and again, they're friends of mine, and they're in radio, and I don't resent the places they get to go or the things they get to do. But I just kind of go, it's going to come back to bite you somewhere, because your fans, your followers, your friends are going to get resentful of your life. It's funny, a lot of my friends from my past life, from high school, from college, people who didn't know me, who didn't know me for radio, who just knew me as a person. When we get to talking about my radio career, and they ask about the people I met and the people and things I've done, and I try not to share too many stories with them, but I will share a story every now and again. They'll ask me in specific if I knew this person or I met that person, things like that. And they look at my life like it's something special and it's something unique, and it is very special and it's very cool. But I don't share a lot of the fun stuff I got to do with people, because I don't want them to look at me and go, oh, here he is bragging again. Look how lucky he is. Look how special he is. And I think we all need to be acknowledging that. Social media is an escape for people. It's a way to, connect their lives, all facets of their lives. And especially if you're like me and you've lived all over the country and you've been around long enough, you've met enough people, and you can be connected with people you went to high school with and went to college with, or worked with your first couple of jobs, or people you've met along the way. And it's a way to stay connected with those people. That's the engine that makes social media move. Yeah, then it's the advertising and the business and all that stuff that goes around it to try to interact with that as well. But at the end of the day, it's about staying connected with the people, the brands, the artists, the whatever we want to be connected with. So don't be a Debbie Downer. Don't be an Eeyore. Don't constantly. In fact, if I could advise anything, once every 1,000 posts you can say something bad. And it's one thing to say, oh my gosh, wrecked my car. Does anybody know a good body shop? That's one way to say, oh, woe is me, without saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Now my insurance premiums are going to go up. Now this is going to happen. You got to watch how you say it. But try to always be positive if you can. Positivity comes back in tenfold, 20-fold, 100-fold, because people want to be around positive people in life and on social media too. Think about that. Another No BS social media chat next week right here. NoBSSocial.com, or No BS Social on the YouTube, and of course my email address, my phone number. Would love to, again, connect with you one-on-one. We can do it right here at the end of the broadcast. All the little slides will tell you all the information you need to know. We'll see you next week. Have a good one. Be positive.